excitement is there. For me, my first trip, I tell you, I didn't sleep for the whole month because I knew about the trip. For the whole month, I didn't sleep. Imagine you don't sleep for the entire month, and then you reach at the airport when they are disturbing you here and there. You see.
Welcome guys to the Mawejje family. It's your girl Precious.
And it's your boy Rogers.
And together we are capturing moments, we are creating bonds.
And building dreams.
Yes guys, today we have come with another great and amazing video of top travel tips. These are the secrets that are going to make your trip even more memorable.
Yes, whether you are planning for your first trip or it's just a dream to travel, we have you covered. We have traveled before. Myself, I've traveled to so many countries, whether it's starting from packing or getting to know new places. We have you. Trust me, this is going to be a video that you're going to enjoy the most.
Yes. If you are ready for this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Let's get into it right now.
Yes guys, the first tip is about research and plan ahead. You know, it's very important if you want to travel to any country. Every country has their rules, they have their own way of welcoming the visitors from other countries.
Yes.
There are countries where you don't need a visa according to the relationship that is there with the country of your origin. Okay, there are countries that needs visas. So find out if your country and the country you're going to, they need a visa. If they need, prepare that in time. So make sure all the documents they need, or you can call immigration, you can do anything that you need to make sure all the documents they need, you have them in place. Because really it's not good to be disturbed at the airport. My wife can tell you, she has experience on her first trip. She got a lot of disturbances because of lacking of research and planning ahead in most of the things. I'm sure she can help you understand practically from her first journey how she really encountered all those kind of problems.
Yes guys, the truth is my first experience traveling, actually I was visiting him to make things worse. We were still dating that time. I was in South Africa, he was in Uganda. I said, you know what, I'm going to visit my boyfriend. If you didn't see how we made story, make sure you check it out.
Yeah.
I planned my travel, but I didn't make thorough researches. When you're traveling for the first time, you need to make more research because you can't really afford to be disturbed on your first journey. Your first journey has to be amazing, memorable, not with a lot of disturbances. I planned, but I didn't plan very well. I remember I reached here in Tebe Airport when I was arriving here. Now immigration started asking me, where is your yellow fever card? I was like, yellow what? They said yellow fever card. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. They said, you can't pass here without a yellow fever card. You see, I had not researched all those things. If I had called maybe immigration to ask all the documents, they could have told me, then I could have taken it. They asked me for the yellow fever card. Then they also asked me for my COVID certificate. I didn't know that time that if you are coming from South Africa during COVID, when you reach Uganda, you also take another COVID test despite having it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have money, I had not prepared money. So planning ahead and making research is very important, guys. It's very important. It will save you a lot because the frustrations you get, we are on the other side now. It's your first time to be there. Then you face all those challenges. Maybe you don't have any spare money, any what. You'll be so much frustrated, I tell you.
Yeah, imagine the first journey, the excitement is there. For me, my first trip, I tell you, I didn't sleep for the whole month because I knew about the trip. For the whole month, I didn't sleep. Imagine you don't sleep for the entire month, and then you reach at the airport when they are disturbing you here and there. You see? So all those are regrets. So it's very important to plan ahead, to research everything that you need to research, put all the documents in place that you are required. Trust me, you're going to have the best trip ever.
So guys, the second travel tip we'll give you today is pack light. Oh my God, I was a victim of this one. I remember that first time of me traveling, I loaded almost three suitcases. I reached the OR Tambo, the airport in South Africa. They started asking me, your bags, we only need one bag at the back and a handbag that you enter with. Then I asked them, where do you want me to put all these other bags? They said, you should have read on your ticket, we don't accept extra luggage. Then I said, what about paying? They started refusing until they accepted that, you know what, pay this amount now for these bags. So if you're traveling for your first time, try to pack light as much as possible, guys, because it's going to inconvenience you in many ways. It's better to plan ahead, as we said earlier on. You have some money that if what you packed is not enough, you can buy ahead. So make sure you prioritize packing light. Have one suitcases and one handbag, you see. That way you even enjoy your journey.
Yeah, in fact, our first trip, she was like, she packed as if she was going at war. So pack light is a great way to really prepare your trip. Yes, our third tip on travel tips that we have for you is you have to stay connected. This is very important, guys, because you know most of the times the planes we take, they have stopovers. Okay, in a plane during the flight you might not be able to connect to communicate with your loved ones, but on a stopover you can be able to communicate. Most of the times these planes can delay. You find that the time they say that it's going to be arriving at this place, or your arrival, they can be delaying a bit because of, you know, some other challenges that comes along the way. So when you stay connected, it's going to help even the people who are waiting for you to be, you know, to be alert that maybe there will be a delay a bit. So it's very important to be communicating with your loved ones or the people who are going to be welcoming you on your arrival. So this one has an example because we got some delays someday, so she faced the consequences.
Yeah, I remember my husband when he was coming to Zimbabwe now to, you know, to pay the bride price. I was the one to welcome him at the airport and some friends. You know, we waited and we waited until I started asking myself, are these guys really coming? Because I had to call even people who were back in Uganda, asking them, did these people really leave? Because we waited 1 hour after, you know, they had delayed. We didn't know that their flight delayed. We were so much worried. So it's good to stay connected. Imagine if they told us maybe on a stopover that, you know what, we might delay with 1 hour, so don't get worried. But because there was no communication, we were worrying all the way, just looking at the airport, where are they, you know, and we couldn't see them. So make sure you stay connected. So guys, our fourth travel tip for you is safety and security. Prioritize safety, mostly when you're traveling to a new place. Make sure if you are traveling, most flights they land at night most of the times. If you are traveling at night in a new place, make sure you've arranged the transport already. When you arrive, they pick you up. Because if you just travel, you reach to a new place at night, at midnight. One, those guys who pick people out at the airport, they're going to charge you a lot. Because they might know you're a foreigner, it's your first time here, they'll charge you a lot of money. Because you don't have an option, you see, it's going to be so hard for you. So yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you may not know even the currency, you didn't prepare anyone to pick you. So of course there are always guys waiting to pick people that they didn't, you know, prepare the transportation. But sometimes they are not genuine. They might scam you, they might, you know, rob you. So you have to be prepared on that. You have to make sure before you start traveling, make sure where you're going, there are people waiting for you, or you have, maybe there are travel agencies, you know, you have prepared that they are ready to pick you. It's very important.
Yes, and also another thing, keep your personal belongings with you. Most of the times when you're traveling, I tell you, if you're not careful, you might reach where you're going, you no longer have your passport, you no longer have your phones and everything. So make sure you keep your personal belongings very safe.
Okay, our last tip on travel is environmental responsibility.
Yes.
Guys, I want to tell you that whenever you travel to a new place, you know, different countries, they have different rules. So you find that in your country, maybe throwing waste everywhere is okay. But you go to a country where you throw just a small thing, they charge you a lot of money. They charge you, it's really something that is so bad in that country. So if you are not responsible enough and you do that, you'll be in problems. So it's so good to really be responsible in the environment that you are found in a particular country, such that you are safe, you are enjoying your travel. Yes. So it's very important.
That's very true, guys. Be responsible, because I remember this other time, we're actually in our own country in Zimbabwe. My sister threw a lollipop stick and this maize meal, what? She threw it off the window. She thought, no, we are in a bus, nothing will happen. She didn't know that my environmental guys were back at the back of the bus in a car. They came at the bus, they charged the fine. Just like that. Imagine you don't have money, then they catch you like that. So it's very good to be responsible. If you want to enjoy your travel, especially if you're a first-time traveler, be responsible. Keep your rubbish with you. You throw when you reach where you're going in a bin, if you find a bin. Don't throw anywhere. Other countries, they are very strict. Just even a lollipop stick, they will charge you a lot of money. Yeah. So that was our last tip, guys.
Yes, guys, thank you so much. Those were our travel tips that we found out that very important for you in case you are planning to travel or your dream is to travel. If you watch this video, I believe it's going to help you a lot, and we hope you have enjoyed it. So just put it in the chats. Maybe there is a travel tip that we have left behind, you have traveled before, or you have made some research that it helps anyone who wants to travel. Put it in the comment, such that everyone can benefit, because this is just a video that we have made for everyone who plans to travel or loves traveling, that everyone can benefit in this video.
Yes, guys, we are coming with more and great videos. So if you don't want to miss any of them, make sure you subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications bell, such that you don't miss any of our videos. We hope you enjoyed the video. We love you so much.